Yo, what is going on, guys? R.I.Pierre here, using that max power return on YouTube, and today we have ourselves the farewell tour of Greninja. Now, today is January 6th. Wow, I said 2nd. Today is January 6th, and yeah, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Alright, today is January 6th, the day of the, this is like the last day for the suspect testers to identify themselves, and the vote also takes place later on today, and I'm fairly certain that Greninja is gone. So I took the liberty of going ahead and creating a team to abuse it for the last few days, that it will remain in the OU tier. I mean, if it ends up staying, then I mean that's great as well. But yeah, this thing is just absolute destruction, so I'm fairly certain it's gonna go. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Before we get into this, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed. And yeah, so here we have Greninja retiring to Uber's Life Orb Protein. I chose Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Gunk Shot, and Dark Pulse. One of the one of the arguments, quote unquote, for Greninja staying is 4 move slot syndrome, but it still has, you still have to predict around the 4 moves it carries. It can carry Hydro Pump, Ice Pump, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Gunk Shot, Dark Pulse, Hidden Power, Fire, Low Kick. There are others I completely forgot. Those are the only ones I used though, so that's why I only mentioned those. But yeah, it's gone. That's my verdict. Now we have new meta the Mega Metagross. There we go. That was a tongue twister right there. New meta the forget it. Metagross with Pursuit, Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt, and Ice Punch. Don't really see the point in Bullet Punch on something so fast. And then we have Noom, the Mandibuzz. I have no idea why I named it that. It just came into my head, and then boom, or should I say Noom? I'm sorry. Anyway, Foul Play, Roost, Defog, and Taunt. With 248 HP, 136 defense, 104 special defense, and 20 speed. Yeah. So we have Heatran with Ancient Power, Stealth Rock, Lava Plume, Flash Cannon. Basically my dedicated counter to Talonflame on this team. Although, without Swords Dances, Mandibuzz can actually take a hit and OHKO with Foul Play, so that's pretty good. Now we have Blue Kitty, the Sylveon, but Leftovers and Pixelate, the standard set that you've seen me do before, if you've seen me before, with Hyper Voice, Wish, Protect, and Heal Bell, and Dwayne Johnson, the Conkeldurr, with Assault Vest, Guts, Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Knockoff, Ice Punch. So we're gonna go ahead and get a couple battles here, and this may very well be the last time you see me use Greninja in OU, because it may be today may very well be the last day it is in OU. Or until the server restarts anyways. In fact, let me check the uptime of the server, just to see if they'll restart it right after. 2 days, 5 hours, I think. Yeah, usually restarts around 3 days. It's gone as long as like 8 or 9 without being reset, which is ridiculous. But yeah, so we can go ahead and get this battle real quick. I love being home alone because I don't have to stop the recording and stuff and then go do other things, which is why I usually end up pausing and coming here. Alright, so I can't see anything yet. Must be lagging. Alright, so we got a Greninja of our own to face. But he's also got the Stallbreaker Mew, and Alomomola is going to be a pain to deal with. A huge pain to deal with. Mega's probably going to be Charizard X. Looking at his team, I would think, yeah, X. It's definitely an X. So I'm going to go ahead and lead off with Metagross would be a bad option here. I think he's going to lead off with his Terrakion. It might be a lead Terrak, or he's going to lead with Greninja and attack something and hit something pretty hard. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to lead off with my Conkeldurr. Just because it's the one thing that isn't completely threatened by everything on his team. If that is a Stallbreaker Mew, I just knock off its Leftovers, and it's pretty much the only thing it can do to me is knock off itself. And Alomomola I'm not too afraid of, because once Guts activates, I will actually be doing quite a bit to it as well. So let's turn on this timer, because he's taking quite a bit of time. He's taking sweet time, like we have all the time in the world when we do not. So I'm going to go ahead and pause until he makes his selection. Alright, so he does end up leading off with this Mew, and I'm going to go straight for the knockoff, because I don't really care if he decides to go for knockoff with his own. He also has Will-O-Wisp and whatnot, as he goes for Roost. Turn 1, interesting. And he's a Rocky Helmet Mew, interesting as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch out now, because he is probably just going to go for Roost again, and I'll just go for Taunt onto this Mew, or I can switch into Blue Kitty and do something there. I'm not sure. Actually, let's go into Grenin, because if he does Roost, Dark Pulse will, I'm pretty sure Dark Pulse will OHKO. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. And yeah, he could switch into his own Greninja, and then we'll have to basically have to fight through the speed tie to see actually no, I don't want to risk a speed tie at this point. I might just go into Sylveon and then switch into Heatran on the incoming Gunk Shot, because then Heatran can do some damage to the Greninja and let something else take care of it. So he does go for the Roost here. Dark Pulse is a pretty obvious move, but I should just fire off a Hydro Pump. That would actually do a little bit more damage, but not to Mew at least. I think Dark Pulse will actually do more to this Mew. So I'm going to go ahead and go for Dark Pulse. If he does switch into Greninja, woe is me. If he switches into Rack, yeah, there we go. That's what I was thinking, because of the Justified boost. I do not know if you're Scarfed or not. If you are, then I'm in a lot of trouble. If not, Sylveon is not the best switching at this point. I think if he is Scarfed, Heatran is pretty much useless on this team at this. Actually, no, I still have to deal with that Scizor. I have a decision to make. Something has to get sacrificed, and I don't know what it is. Let's actually go into Sylveon. If this Tarak is Scarfed, then I would be getting destroyed with Greninja. And at +1, it's going to do a lot of damage to my Sylveon as well. So as he goes for Stone Edge, predicting a switch out, unfortunately he's going to miss. I'm going to go ahead and predict the switch into his Scizor to deal with my Sylveon, as I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to do. Considering if he isn't Scarfed, he might just go for oh gosh, he stayed in. As he goes for Stone Edge again. This is troubling. Alright, so I'm going to go back into Sylveon and threaten him to go for Stone Edge again on me. After I can't switch out. So I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice my Heatran here. I don't need it to win, but it does suck that I have to sacrifice it. I'm going to assume he's Scarfed and just fire off a Hyper Voice here. So I actually, why didn't I just switch into Congo there? That would have been so much better. Let's go for Hyper Voice straight away. He's probably going to switch into Scizor now. He could also switch into Charizard pretty safely also as well. As he misses the Stone Edge again, I mean, he just doesn't want to hit this pretty face. And wow, Hyper Voice got an animation, not even bad. Does not want to miss this pretty face, so he's just like, he doesn't want to hit the pretty face with the Stone Edge, so he's just like, I'll miss for you. Alright, so he's probably going to switch into his, yep, that's what I was thinking. Alright, so Dwayne might not be able to take one, but I could go into Mandibuzz pretty safely here. And I could either taunt it if it's a Swords Dance set, or I can go for Foul Play straight away. As he goes for U-turn, so that's a Choice Banded Scizor. He's probably going to go ahead and switch into his Greninja now, and that pretty much guarantees him a KO, which sucks. As he actually goes into Charizard instead, interesting. So I would assume that means that he might actually be Y. No, there's no way he's Y. He's definitely X. Has to be X. So he could. I don't think he can KO me a Dragon Claw. If he has Outrage, he can KO me though. But then Blue Kitty switches in, and he can't switch out of this. So I'm just gonna go straight for Foul Play. I don't know which Charizard. It's pretty much. I'm pretty positive it's X. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go for Foul Play and hope for the best. If he's Outrage, he'll KO me. As he's actually Y. Wow. And I do survive. So I did a decent amount of that Charizard. Not even bad. Huh. What do you know? Alright, so Grenin KOs with Dark Pulse, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to go ahead and I could Foul Play here, or he might Roost. But I'm going to go back. Yeah, he goes for Roost. I really don't care. I'm just going to sacrifice Neum here, because now this Terrakion is gone, I don't... You know what, let's not play games. I'm just going to continue Foul Playing. I'm not going to say anything, though. I just want to get some thoughts through my head. Just... I don't know. As he goes for Flamethrower and takes out Neum, and now we go into Grenin, and we Dark Pulse. But actually, that might not. Well, nothing else switches in. That's the thing. So I'm gonna go straight for the Dark Pulse, as he's probably gonna switch into his. Can't switch to a Lomomola. He can switch into his Greninja though, rather safely. He's not gonna. I forgot what I was gonna say. Let's just pretend I said something nice. Alright, so Charizard's here. He's probably gonna try to fire off a Solar Beam on me. it will KO me because I'm just gonna be going for Dark Pulse here. He could, yeah, I think his best choice would be to go into Greninja here, and worst case scenario, he loses the speed tie, but I don't want to leave in my Greninja, so I'm gonna pause until he makes a move. He's taking a little bit of time, and unfortunately, I am not able to take out the Charizard, and he's gonna KO me with Solar Beam more than likely. Okay, so we lost. That's one. Let's go into Sylveon here. I could have gone it. Ah, man. Now I'm really missing. I should have just gone to Conkeldurr. What am I doing? Let's go for Wish. Yeah, that was stupid. I should have gone to Conkeldurr so I could get a Mach Punch off. Not the best play. Not the best play I've ever made. So he's gonna go straight for the Roost, more than likely. And actually, he can't really hurt me because of my special defense, and coupled with the HP. But yeah, there's not much I can do to it in return, considering that my Greninja didn't do anything. I don't know. I don't know. I should have just gone to Dwayne Johnson. I completely screwed up that play. That is my fault entirely. But we're out of the sun, so I'm actually not in as bad a position as I was just a second ago. Since Sylveon is in, I wouldn't think he would want to go for... Okay, actually didn't do a terrible amount. Can he KO me? That's the thing. With Flamethrower, I'm pretty sure. Let me just make sure. Mega Charizard is 154 special attack, and I think I've OHKO'd with Lava Plume from Heatran before, so I'm just making sure right now. Charizard X, where are you? I mean Y, excuse me. Oh, you drop Wall Breaker. Metagross. Flamethrower, not Fire. Okay, considering Fire Blast does that much, let's say no weather. Oh, I actually might live one. Let's see. I don't have time though. That's the thing. I'll pause until I come back. All right, so yeah, it's a guaranteed OHKO. I don't understand what I was trying to do there, but yeah, I lose to this. Wow, I really didn't see. If this was X, I would have been fine, but it's not. So I think he might just go for Air Slash. No, he just goes for Roost. That is the safer play at this point. Because Air Slash, he's giving up. I don't know. Because if he had Air Slash me and I flinched, I mean, he could just flinch me to death, but still. As he does go into Scizor, so here's where I have to make a play. I'm going to actually just go for Protect here and see if he wants to U-turn or wow, it's a Baton Pass. See if he wants to U-turn or Bullet Punch. As he does go for U-turn, and that is a Banded Scizor, so I'm going to go ahead and just Hyper Voice, basically. Because there's nothing else he can really do. He can switch back into his Charizard, and that would actually give me... Yeah, you're Banded. So, Banded Scizor. Alright, so I'm just going to go for Hyper Voice on whatever it brings in. Greninja's not a switch in. Mew can't really take too much. Alomomola neither. And Charizard, now he has... Okay, he wants the Sun back up. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't see myself winning this. Not at all. Not even a little. I screwed up when I didn't send in Dwayne Johnson to go for the Mach Punch when Charizard was at 9%. That was completely my fault. And yeah, that cost me the game. So that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go ahead and forfeit because there's no point, and I really do want you guys to see something better. So I'll be back. And we're back with battle number 2, and of course, it's a team like this. I mean, it's innovative, but it doesn't look good, I'll say. So he's got Gyarados, Excadrill. He doesn't seem to have a Defogger. I mean, Aerodactyl, yeah, but Aerodactyl is very frail. I don't think it would make the best Defogger in the world. And he just has Excadrill as a spinner. I would think he would anticipate a Heatran lead. So what I could actually do is lead with my Greninja and basically switch out on anything. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We'll lead with Grenin. And I hit everything pretty hard. As he actually leads off with his Gyarados. That's the one thing I really didn't want him to lead it with. Alright, so what I could do is go straight for Dark Pulse, but I am going to need Greninja a little bit later on to deal with some things. So I'm going to go straight into my Sylveon, because in case this is his Mega, even if he sets up a sub, I will OHKO it from behind it, and Sylveon can live a hit from Max, so I should be fine in this situation anyway. And if he switches into Excadrill, I switch into, not Metagross, I switch into Mandibuzz. So I am in a pretty okay position at this point, but I'm going to pause until he makes a move, or until I stop lagging, one or the other. Alright, so I'm going to go into Sylveon here, as he goes for the T-Wave, that's annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a Heal Bell, as he's probably going to switch out into his Excadrill. That's the one thing on his team that can actually take a hit from Sylveon, even with no special attack investment. And there it is. And if I can just get the Heal Bell off, which I can't. So we're going into my Mandibuzz now. It is a Balloon Excadrill, so he's not going to want to get that popped. I would assume he would go into Clefable after this. As he goes for the Iron Head, that's pretty, yeah, we knew that was coming. So I'm going to go ahead and taunt his Clefable, just in case. Does Magic Guard protect you from taunt? That's the thing. I just want to see Magic Guard, because I have no idea. Alright, we're good. So I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, no, I'll Foul Play, because if he has Rock Slide, he might attempt to be real and attack my Mandibuzz with it. As he actually does switch into Clefable, so that's kind of what I thought he would do. But you know, no harm, no foul. I mean, I really wasn't. It didn't hurt me at all in any way. So I'm gonna switch in my Heatran here. I can either get Rocks up, or I can go straight for Flash Cannon. He can't switch into Excadrill safely. He cannot count on me not going for Lava Plume. So what I'm going to do here is actually, I don't think I should go for Stealth Rock on my own just yet. I should actually just go for the, I'll just go for the Lava Plume safely. And if he does decide to stay in, I'll just go for Flash Cannon. As he actually goes into his Ditto. Wow, that was nice. That was a pretty nice play on his part. I'll give him that. But he can only go for, there's only one move he can, there's only one move he can attack me with that would do really anything. So I'm just going to go for my own Stealth Rock here. And I can switch into Dwayne Johnson. Actually, no, I can't. Even with, because it's +1 with Flash Fire. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm going to pause until he comes back. As he actually switches into his Excadrill. So I can either predict the hell out of him and go for the Lava Plume, or I can go into Mandibuzz here and just defog the rocks away from my side. I'm going to be safe and go for Mandibuzz, because if he goes for EQ and KOs my Heatran, I am in a bit of trouble, actually. He could also go into Ditto here, thinking that, so I do dodge the Earthquake. That's great. So I'm going to go for Foul Play, assuming he goes for, actually no, let's go straight for Defog. Because if he does go for Rapid Spin, I mean, that's fine. And yeah, so he does. I just don't want to get caught out with his, with his Clefable coming in. Even though I'm just going to go for Roost here. Let's see if he goes for Rock Slide or not. But I do think that, yeah, I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine at this point. As he switches back into a Clefable. I mean, nothing I can really do there about that. And we're going to switch into Metagross. Get a free turn of Mega Evolution. And yeah. Although if he does switch into my Metagross with his Ditto, that would be problematic to say the least. Because I have Pursuit on it. And that would really screw me over. Quite a bit. Alright, I'm going to pause again because he is taking forever. This is one of the reasons why I prefer, which is one of the reasons why I brought this up during my PL live session. Like, we got through 20 moves in less than 3 minutes. It's turn 11, it's been like 4, so I'm going to go ahead and pause. Okay, never mind. I spoke enough. As he gets his rocks up again. So I'm going to go ahead and I should Pursuit, get a little bit of extra damage on it. But I'm going to go straight for the Meteor Mash. Just so that he knows that Ditto really can't do anything. As he goes into his Gyarados, but you're not blocking this, sir. So let's see how much Meteor Mash does. That's a pretty decent amount of damage, but it's not really going to be enough for me. I would assume that the T-Wave is coming next. And I'm just going to go straight for his Headbutt. See if I could... I'm not going to score a KO, but... yeah, let's see if I get a flinch. As he does go for the T-Wave, that's unfortunate for me. But I'm going to switch back out into my Sylvie. I could go into Sylvie, but I don't know. I haven't taken any damage really on anything, which is weird. It's bizarre. It's turn 14 already. So we're going to go back in Sylveon. This is a physically offensive Gyarados, considering at least. And he cannot Dragon Tail me out, because I'm a boss. So I'm going to go straight for the Heal Bell, as he's probably going to switch into his Excadrill here now. And then I'm going to switch into Mandibuzz. So we're pretty much playing this, it's a switching game. That's all we're doing. We're just switching back and forth. And I'm going to pause until he makes a move, because he's okay. Never mind, go straight for the Waterfall. And I get the Heal Bell off. That's beautiful. That is absolutely wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and score a Hyper Voice. No, we're going to go for Wish. Because I want Sylveon to be at max health. So he goes for Waterfall. Does he get the flinch? No. So that's cool. And he can KO me with a crit, but he cannot. Stupid kitty. A la verga. No. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go for a Hyper Voice onto this Gyarados. Whenever it decides to do anything. If he does switch into his... damn it! I keep losing my train of thought randomly. No lo hagas favorito. Oh, okay. That's nice. That's a nice thing to say. Alright, so Gyarados is just chilling here. He can go into Excadrill. I don't know why I even said I wanted the balloon off of it. None of my Pokemon know Earth type moves. My Ground type. Damn it. I used to carry Earth Power on my Heatrans, but then I realized I wasn't OHKOing other Heatrans, so I just decided to use other mons for that. So I'm gonna go straight for the Hyper Voice whenever he decides to make a move, so I'll pause until that time comes. Okay, well, that was interesting. Should I get one more? Should I get one more? I guess I'll get one more. I was gonna stop, but that was not a good ending, so I'll be back. Alright, so here we are. We're back with the last battle of the session. A pretty standard team. In fact, I think I've actually seen one that was exactly the same before. So there is, if he leads with a Azumarill, that's the only thing he can really do to hurt my Heatran. And I don't want Heatran to get hurt, so I think I'm gonna actually lead with my Metagross. As actually no. Let's be bold. Let's predict the Fortress. I said Fortress. Let's predict the Ferrothorn lead and lead with my Heatran, and then he'll go into his own Heatran. And he does lead with the Azumarill. This is the one thing I literally just said that he shouldn't lead. Oh my gosh! Forget it. Forget this. Done. 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 All right. If he's banded, he OHKOs, which sucks. Heatran would be useful later on. Let's see if I can just get rocks up. If I could do that, that'd be fantastic. And he isn't faster than me. So let's do that. And he has nothing to get them off the field either. So yeah, we're gonna leave it into, oh my gosh. 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 Can he KO with Aqua Jet at this point? At this range? I'm not sure. I am not sure at all. I am screwed though, that's all I know. Alright, this may very well be the last battle of the session, and it's going to suck. That's all I know. Let's see if we get a burn. That would be fantastic. That would be absolutely fantastic. If you can live in Aqua Jet, of course. I mean, oh, why did this happen to me? Yup, it's over. Good game. Good game, good game, good game. Good game. Oh, wait. If I could live one, that would be fantastic. Please. Mandibuzz, come through. I need you. Let's go for the foul play. I mean, yeah, it's not very effective, but it's at +6 attack. Come on, let's go. You can do this. Live one. Live the Aqua Jet. Hey. Oh, puppy came into the room. What's the matter, puppy? Okay. And I get it. Yes! What were you trying to do? Hey, okay, we have a battle. We have ourselves a battle. Alright, out, go, out. Yeah. Alright, that was kind of annoying. But, it's cute. He's cute. So I'm gonna go for Taunt on this Heatran. I'm going to assume that rocks are gonna come up, and he wants to force me to defog. Okay, Will-O-Wisp too. Whoa, okay. So I think he might predict the Conkeldurr switch, but there really is nothing for him to switch into other than Talonflame. And I don't want to go into Metagross. Just, it's not safe. So what I could actually do is stay in foul play. And think that his Talonflame would come in, predicting my Conkeldurr to come out. Let's do that. I'm feeling gussy today. Let's do that. If he does stay in, I'm gonna switch into my Conkeldurr because it just makes more sense. Okay, well the balloon got popped. I mean, that's a good thing. Don't you dare. Okay, that's fine. Alright, the taunt is still up, so we're switching into Conkeldurr. I'm gonna go straight for knockoff rather than go for anything else, because knockoff will hit everything on his team rather well, and if he does burn me with the lava plume, that's even better. And rocks are up, so Talonflame can't even switch in properly, which is great. Get the burn? Nope. Oh well. So what I could either go straight for the knockoff from Greninja. Wow. Okay, I just completely screwed up. Like, I slurred my speech and everything. That was terrible. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm gonna go straight for the knockoff. Why would you do that? I mean, Drain Punch. Excuse me. Whoa! It shows orbs of life coming to you. All right, and it actually shows the burning. Not even bad. Showdown stepping its game up. All right, so I'm up 5-4. This is pretty key for me for my success though. So Conkeldurr needs to come out as Talonflame comes in, and I'm gonna switch into my Mandibuzz. As if he does decide to roost here, that's fine with me. Yes, cool. So I could either I could taunt or I could just foul play, and I don't know. I'm gonna go straight for the foul play. It's the safest thing for me to do at this point. And he could, if he goes into Pharaoh, I just use taunt because I'm faster than it. And if he doesn't, then ooh, this is great. Please keep bulking up. Nice and tasty damage. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and foul play again, because if he bulks up again, he's done. He's finished. Because I'll be hitting higher than his defense. As he goes for the Brave Bird, and Talonflame is done. He's pretty much lost the match here. Now Dwayne Johnson cleans up with a combination of Drain Punch and Knockoff on his Gengar, Manectric, and Ferrothorn. So I'm just gonna sacrifice you here. You did your job. Did your job. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I could, if he switches into his Pharaoh, he's gonna go for Volt Switch here. As it actually just stays in and goes for T-Bolt. So what I'm gonna do here is, I could go into Conk, but I'm just gonna go into Sylvie. It's just safer. And then I'm going to pass a Wish into Conk, as he's probably gonna go for the Volt Switch here. That's what I would think he would do anyway. Considering this isn't a good matchup for him with Sylveon's massive special defense, as he actually pulls a hard switch into Ferrothorn instead of going for Volt. So what I'm going to do here is actually go into, I could go into Conk. Yeah, that's my only switch. It's my only choice actually. So we're going to go into Conkeldurr here. As he goes for T-Wave, I don't understand what you were predicting, but I guess that's nice. Let's go for Knockoff. Just in case he decides to switch into Gengar. If he doesn't, I'll get the Rocky Helmet off of this. Yeah, you're not fooling anyone, friend. As he does go for the Leech Seed, I'll be taking quite a bit of damage this turn, which sucks, but I have to. I could go straight for the Drain Punch, but I'm just gonna go for Knock. It's tough. It's tough deciding what I want to do. But I do get, if Ferrothorn decides to stay in, let's go for Knockoff. Because I think he would think that I would go for Drain Punch, and he doesn't. Okay, he didn't take the bait. I need Gyro Balls. Why would you do that, though? You literally just got 1% back for no reason. Alright, that's fine with me. So now Greninja comes in and takes care of the rest of your team. Except for, well, I need Manectric to die really quickly. Ice Beam or Dark Pulse? They'll both hit neutrally. Ice Beam will hit harder. Let's go for Ice Beam. And it hits everything else neutrally too. I mean, I think Gengar will get dropped by this Life Orb Ice Beam anyway as well. And Manectric can't switch in properly. Can't switch in nicely, I'll say. As he switches into Manectric, why? Actually, can you live one? Oh gosh, he can. But he can't switch back in. That's the thing. So I go into Sylveon and life happens. Yeah, Sylveon comes in and life happens. Pretty much it. As he goes for Flamethrower, does absolutely. Oh come on, are you kidding me right now? Whatever, I'm hyper voicing. Actually no, I'm wishing. And then I'll Hyper Voice. No, I'm Hyper Voicing. I just want the Manectric to go. As I go for Wish instead. That's nice. But considering the amount of damage he did, let me just move this out of the way. He did 27% to me with a regular T-Bolt. With my luck, I think that I would get I think I would get crit. But you never know. As he goes for T-Bolt again, cool. Manectric is gone. I don't mind if he goes into Gengar now. Gengar will KO me with a Sludge Bomb or Sludge Wave, but my Greninja is faster and will KO the last 2 members of his team, and that's what you get when you put Greninja on a team. That's exactly what you get. So, I'll just Hyper Voice. Really nothing else for me to do here. Because if I switch into Ninja, he deletes Seeds, and there's really no point. And I'm getting burned too. He's gonna go for Protect this turn, I think. That would be a smarter decision, at least in my eyes. I'm just gonna go for Wish actually, thinking he's gonna Protect. As he actually does, he goes for Gyro Ball again. Basically dug his own grave just then because Greninja comes in and KOs your last 2 Mons. Well, this is a Scarfed Gengar. I would be absolutely frightened. Yeah, let's leave that out of my memory. So I'm going to go for Dark Pulse. As Pharaoh doesn't have leftovers, so there really is no reason for him to Protect here if he even is carrying Protect, because it doesn't look like it. It really doesn't look like it. So Gengar comes in. Hopefully this is not a Scarfgar. I've literally never encountered a Scarf Gengar, but if it is, I'm screwed. I have Rocks up though, so if it is Sash, I am in a good position. But he cannot. Oh, I win. Yeah, because if I go for Dark Slash, wow, damn it, because Dark Slash joined my battle, so I was like, fuck, whatever. So if he goes for Sludge Bomb and he is Scarfed, I go into Metagross. And if he isn't Scarfed, he has no choice but to go for Shadow Ball, and Shadow Ball won't KO a Dark-type Greninja. So, down goes Gengar, and that will be the end of the live session. Once again, leave a like if you enjoyed. Until we... Oh, wow, I didn't even let it go down. So, yeah, 1240 in the tier now. Not even bad. Not even bad. Alright, so, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you later. Until we meet again, alright, peace out. Don't forget to hit that like button, sub if you're new, and tell all your friends. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye.